There we go. All right. Hey, Gabby, how are you? Gosh, had to get my stuff together. Oh, man. Oh, okay. I got my cards. I'm a mess. All right. All right. I am here. Oh, I had to refresh the live, fix my little thing so you guys can't see all my messy room and stuff, but but I am here. Hopefully it is working. Let me check to see that everything is good, because I know I was like messing up this live. It's like, oh my God. App content to help. Okay, okay. It's working. It's working. All right. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. It is working. I have got my new deck. And is this clean? I want to make sure. Sometimes it gets a little dirty. It is clean. Let me fix the light though. That is much better, so much brighter. You can see things. Everything should be good. Hey, everyone. All right. I'm finally together. And I am shuffling. I'm so happy. I hope everyone had a Merry Christmas or Happy Holidays, if there's holidays still going on. I'm very excited. I got some new tarot cards, Panorama tarot cards, and I am just, I don't know, I'm just happy about it. I'm happy about it. I thought they'd be a little bit bigger, but that's fine. I always like little, what do you call it? Tweaks to the Rider-Waite tarot deck. I love when people put their own spin on it, like the after tarot deck, the before tarot deck. I just saw a Rider-Waite tarot deck that was like with gold, and I've seen another with like a green type of film to it, and that's always been really, really nice. So I just like different renditions of the Rider-Waite deck. So that is one of my Christmas gifts. This was one of my Christmas gifts to myself. There's another one, which I don't think you astronauts will see for a minute because, you know, I film ahead of time. So you may see this new thing that I got myself for Christmas towards the end of January. But I think you're going to like it. It's definitely an upgrade to the channel. It makes things look a lot better. And I'm a lot happier about it. The holidays. Make sure this is like, I don't know why. I just want them to be even this way. Yeah, that's a little bit better. A little bit better, not quite even, but that's fine. All right, I am going to shuffle and wait for those to come in. Whoever would like a reading. I am using my new Rider-Waite Panorama tarot cards. They are so nice and cute. And I'm wearing my Christmas gift that my mother gave me. It's very warm. It's very warm. I'm trying to buy winter clothes myself because I'm used to like working from home. And since I got my new job, I'm in office and I don't have a lot of office clothes. I've been rotating the same clothes for like 6 months. Pretty sure everyone's seen my entire office wear. And so I'm just like, okay, time to switch things up. So I am buying some stuff, which I don't need to buy or spend any more money this month. This month has been so expensive, but I expect it. At the end of the year, I always spend so much money. If you guys are there, let me know how much you spend during the holidays. If you spend more, I need to take my own advice. I was like, I'm not going to spend that much this holiday season, but nope. Here I am, just end up spending because I have like friends' birthdays and I'm meeting people, and then like school's wrapped. So obviously when school's going on, I can't like go out and have as much fun as I want to go and have with everything. But as soon as it's over, I'm just like, okay, I've got 3 weeks to have lots and lots of fun. And that's about it. And then it's like back to the grind of things. But hopefully that will change, and 2025 will bring in a new energy. For anyone there, just let me know how you are, what you're up to, how your holidays have been, if they're still going on, if you're still celebrating and you have things to do. I am curious to know. Otherwise, I'm just going to keep running my trap and shuffle in these cards. This is a new deck. So I always like to ask decks what they are good at, or what their like specialty is, or what questions they prefer. I don't know. I just feel like different decks have different like spirit personalities and things along the lines of that. One of my favorite decks is like, I use it all the time ever since I bought it. It like set the metal detector in the airport off. And I was like, that is so weird. And it was definitely that thing because it was the only thing that I had in my bag. And as soon as I went through it, just like alarm went off, and I was like, wow, this is a really powerful deck. And I use that deck for almost everything, and it's been the most accurate deck I've ever had. So every deck I feel has its own abilities. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe that's too woo-woo, but you know, this is a tarot channel, so how can we be too woo-woo? So let us sit here and ask this deck if there's anything that it might like, or if this deck has its own personality. I'm sure it does. Let's see, what questions does this deck prefer, what it's good at. I'm going to shuffle it a few more times and see. I just want to make sure the cards are like really mixed up, because I have like opened it for 1 second, looked at it, and put it back in. So they're, you know, the cards always come in order, and I want to make sure that they're not like too organized so that they're not like falling one after the other. This one wants to come out. This card really wants to come out. This card really wants to say something. It says the Queen of Swords. If you guys can see the panoramic deck, the light's a little bit in the way. So the Queen of Swords, for what this deck is good at, it's good at honest, straightforward communication, protective type of energy. You can even see the wolves surrounding the Queen of Swords, which is a great depiction. Like you can have these wolves protecting you, but at the same time, they're wolves at the end of the day. And that's why she needs her sword to protect herself. So there's this energy when it comes to wisdom, when it comes to keeping it 100% real, dealing with the harsh realities, telling it like it is, and making sure that it's keeping fair and balanced in its decision making. But it's interesting that we got the Queen of Swords, because that makes me feel like this deck wouldn't mind a little bit of support, or even like having like another deck there to say, hey, you know, you've got this. Because the Queen of Swords is not the highest suit. The King of Swords would be the highest suit, which means it has like a little bit more authority. And so maybe this deck is saying I am limited in my knowledge, or what I can fully sort of like give or grasp or entertain in that way. So that may be what it's saying. But anyway, if you are there, feel free to ask questions, get a reading. Otherwise, I am just going to keep blabbing and shuffling away for a little bit. And yeah, I'm going to put a timer on it. Time is of the essence these days. So I don't want to be on here too long, but at the same time, I do want to give people an opportunity to come in and get a reading if they want a reading. So there is that. I hope 2025 for me, I'm just talking. How can I talk so much? I'm not this chatty in person, I promise you. I'm more of a yes, no, short answers in person, but I don't know, for some reason on my tarot channel, I'm just like, I talk forever. Like you guys see my 3-hour videos of like pick a cards, and I'm just a chatter on my channel. Maybe because it's something I love. Oh, we got the Queen of Swords again. Ah, you know what? That's kind of funny because maybe it's talking about me now. That I just like to talk. So maybe that's saying that the deck also likes to talk as well. Maybe it's just like, hey, you like to talk, I like to talk, you know, reflective of my own energy here. That's kind of weird. We have the Two of Swords popping out. So maybe the deck is just saying, hey, I don't like to talk, you like to talk, and since you like to talk, I'm going to be the one that likes to talk. And maybe that's what it's trying to say here. Likelihood. That's the likelihood. Oh, Chariot. I'm going to take that as a yes. Because whenever I get the Chariot, it's like my yes card. So it's like saying, the deck's saying, I don't like to talk, but you like to talk. So since you like to talk, I'm going to talk. Okay, that's a yes to that. Hold on, I got a little, like, my hair gets everywhere, man. Bro, like, it's a little crazy, But yes, I'm just going to shuffle away, get a feel for the cards and everything, and see. Oh, man, I'm tired. I'm tired, guys. Ugh. 2025. I have a feeling it's going to be a better year. I just do. Hey, Sand, how are you? Well, I'm trying to see what the emoji is. Is it food? I can't tell. It's like so tiny. Yeah, but hey, how are you? How have you been? How was your holiday? I'm going to just shuffle this. Make sure I'm shuffling this good. It's a candle. Oh, that's perfect. I love candles. You just reminded me I need to buy some candles. So thanks for the candle emoji. I love that. It's like illumination. Made me lose my thought with this card just flew out. I lost my thought because the card flew out. But anyway, it's like I think I was gonna say it's like a sign for the new year, like new things being revealed, illumination. Anyway, that's just like how I see it symbolically. And I've got to finish my hair too. That's one thing. But yes, I can't believe the new year is only a week away. That is so crazy. 2024 has flown by. It has been such a long, wonderful year. I feel like this year has been like 5 years in one, just different levels and ups and downs and things along the lines of that. I think for myself, I pulled, trying to remember, I think I pulled the Chariot for this year and Justice. And yeah, there were some things that I don't think I can talk about them, but basically I had some important discussions that ultimately went in my favor. Said, I'm good, I'm feeling good. Holiday was special in a way, and it felt positive for once, even though I was alone. Yeah, that's really nice. I'm glad that you could spend like some good quality time with yourself. Being alone definitely doesn't mean you have to be sad or anything like that, for sure. So enjoying your own company is always a beautiful thing. As people say, the best relationship you will ever have is the one with yourself. You know, and I wholeheartedly agree with that. I've had some beautiful moments just by myself, like that. Some of the happiest moments of my life have just been me and me. So I'm so happy to hear that you've had some like good time to yourself and you enjoyed the holidays and it was like pretty nice, you know, pretty nice. I hope that it can continue to be that way. I hope that energy, you know, goes with you into 2025. So that's what I'm hoping. So true. That's a revelation. I've been having a having on a deeper level this December. How was your holidays? Yes, yes, this year was the same. It's true. Having on a deeper level this December. Yeah, I completely get that. Having it on a deeper level, 100%. 100%. December feels like the I was gonna say boiling point, but what do you call that in a movie? The climax. December feels like a climax. It doesn't feel like I know the year's over, but it's like it feels like something else is about to like come, after or something. Like we need some resolution. Yes, this year has been the wildest year. But yeah, my holidays were good. My holidays were pretty good. I opened some gifts. Yeah, it's like a culmination. Yes, that's exactly it. Like it just feels like there's something like left over. There's some more things to be discussed. Like December just feels like that energy. It doesn't feel like, oh, the chapter's fully closed. It feels like, okay, we're done part 2 of this book. Like we're going to go to part like 3 or 4 or whatever. It's just like this is so strange. So it makes me feel like 2025 is going to be very much an intense year as well. But maybe I'm wrong, but I don't know. But as I was saying, yeah, my holiday was pretty good. It really was. It feels like a second win to finish the race. Yes, that's the perfect way to describe it, San. Like that is exactly what it feels like. Um yes, 100%. So I'm very excited as to what is to come, if it's going to be as wild as this year has been, or even wilder, or I don't see it slowing down. I really don't. I just can't imagine it. Every time I look around, it's some news story, some fantastical news story, and I'm just like, that man, can this year like end on a positive note? Can things be a little bit calmer? Can things be a little bit smoother? No, it can't. It can't. So I guess we all have to like prepare for that. Perfect emoji. That's exactly how I feel. Yeah, no, this year is definitely like something else. Something else. I've heard so many stories from people that said, well, I hope my year is good, man. I literally can't. I do hope so too, Sand. I hope you have like an amazing year. I hope that it's like going to be peaceful. It's not going to be, up and down. And it's just going to be very much like, okay, calm, just a very calm year. Okay. That's all I'm hoping for everyone. But you never know where life is going to take you. I feel like it's always a curveball these days. Ever since like 2020, or like even the Saturn and Jupiter great conjunction, I feel like, I don't know, that was like some kind of shift or something that set things off, or things just, I have no clue. But maybe even before then, like with the pandemic, but things haven't been the same since. They really haven't. They really haven't. Oh man. Everyone I know is going through something somewhere, or has some kind of like strange event happen that never happens. It's really bizarre. Like and a lot of people are so mad. I don't know what's going on with the energy out there in the world, but it's almost like, I think that might be the Mars retrograde though, but but definitely people are a lot more like, geez. It's a yes, please, but it's true. There's so much you can't predict. Every year, people are like, I have a good feeling about this year, and then it's the worst year ever. Oh, it's so funny. Yeah, this Mars retrograde is wow. People are angry for no reason. Yes, so true. Yeah, that is so true. With the people will be so angry, and then also people have that feeling that it'll be a good year, and then it's like, wow, I don't know if it'll be a good year. Maybe personally, it might be a good year for certain people, but on the mass scale, I don't really think that may be the case. I'm going to be honest. Just given the circumstances, where people are at, the job markets, from prices of homes, from like credit card debt, student loan debt. There's just a lot of issues going on right now. So I can't imagine it's going to be better, especially I know in America with Elon Musk having such a major influence on the presidency. And he's obviously looking out for the 1%. So I don't really predict that being beneficial to people who are not in the 1%. That's true, I guess, especially post-pandemic. Yeah, post-pandemic is 100% true. People post-pandemic is changed. I feel like I'm going to be 80 years old one day and be like, remember before the pandemic, and like telling people how life was before the pandemic and stuff. But we shall see. We shall see. All right. So I'll probably be on for about like 15 more minutes, and then I'm going to go eat dinner because my stomach has growled and I haven't eaten anything in a while. In a long time. In a long time. It's been several hours. Okay. I think I had lunch at noon. It says, okay, I'm gonna get a question. Oh, thanks, San. My glasses keep shutting down. There we go. Let us see. Okay, let me shuffle this. I'm gonna keep shuffling. Make sure everything is properly shuffled. I think I've shuffled it a good amount. It should be ready. Let me make sure they're not in order. These seem to be fairly scrambled. Fairly scrambled card-wise. Woo! They look like the devil card. Oh, it's kind of pretty. What I like about this, I don't think you can see it with this thing. Oh, now you can. Let me move it this way. Never know where the camera is. All the little eyes in the background of the devil card. I actually love that. That feels like the energy of the devil card. I said, sent it on paper. I just need to think of my question. Okay. Let me make sure. All right. All right. Take your time. And let me make sure. I'm sure it's there. Okay. Let me do that. There we go. All right. These cards are kind of pretty. All right. Woo! Slippery hands. I got slippery hands. Ooh. All right. My stomach is growling. Okay. Okay. I'm going to cut this in half. All right. So I'm still thinking I need to figure out how to formulate. And also I'm wondering if I should ask a different question instead of the one about love. Ask whatever you feel you want to. I mean, you didn't ask about love last time. I think we asked more so like another question related to your daily life. So, I mean, I think it's good if you ask about love, if you want to switch it up. But I mean, I can't tell you what to do. Do what feels right for you, Sam, Yeah. I say, yeah, do what feels right, what feels good for you. Okay, F it, I'll do love. Okay. All right. Love questions. Everyone loves love. Okay. Make sure these are kind of folding. Make sure they're kind of flat. Okay, they're flat-ish. There we go. Weird, that card just moved. Okay. Okay. Making sure. I should have got water. Okay. That's fine. That is fine. Note to self, get water next time I go live. All right. Sorry, I'm looking at my phone. Supposed to be buying winter clothes, but I am so picky. You ever get like a gift card and then you want to spend exactly the amount that's in the gift card, nothing above, nothing like below? That is me right now, trying to figure out the exact amount and how to spend. And then also I'm just like, I need to buy my work clothes and not something that I would just wear casually, which if I buy stuff for me, it's going to be dramatic with lots of bows and stuff. But for work, I'm just like, but it's cold. This is stressful. This is stressful. Okay. Was I right about use failure to choose me wholeheartedly and to see me clearly and to treat me how I deserve? Saturn Taurus, I relate. Yeah. Yep. Saturn Taurus, taking your time with the decision and making the right clothes. Yeah, that's so true. Deserve. Okay, to treat me deserve. I was right. Was I right to create distance between us as a result of this realization? Okay. Were you right? Okay. About use failure to choose you wholeheartedly and to see you clearly and to treat you how you deserve. We have the Nine of Cups, and we have the Ace of Cups. I think you were right, because the Nine of Cups is all about being happy, fulfilled, self-love, and everything along the lines of that, along with the Ace of Cups as well. So it looks like by creating distance in between you, it was like you were choosing self-love, and you were choosing to make yourself happy and to allow for potentially more opportunities for fulfillment and happiness to come into your life. 100%. So you were right in doing so and creating that distance, and how you saw how you wasn't fully investing. 100%. And you know this because you've been investing in yourself, which is what the Nine of Cups does. And you recognize that used behavior wasn't reflective of how you would like to, how you were treating yourself, or even just something you may have recently been doing towards yourself. Like if you have like a history of not fully investing and loving yourself, then this would imply that yes, you started to invest more in yourself, invest more in making yourself happy, ensure that you're being treated right, enjoying life and things like that. And then you notice used behavior kind of wasn't reflective of that positive energy as a result. And were you right to create distance? I believe so, 100%, just based off of these cards. I'm going to pull one more. Let's see. We have the Six of Cups. Now, the Six of Cups is a very interesting card, so I just want to pull one to make sure. And then the Nine of Cups. We have so many cups here. I shuffled this. So I think so. I think with the Six of Cups here, it's kind of like going back and looking at a situation, and maybe right now you're trying to figure out if you were too harsh or too quick to cut this person off and out of your life, or if you were, kind of impulsive, or maybe you just felt like, oh, well, maybe it's a possible mistake. It's not a mistake. You guys had some good moments together. Six of Cups definitely represents having some good moments, and maybe you're feeling a sense of nostalgia for those good moments. But the Seven of Cups here lets me know that there are way better days and options available to you, that you really don't have to worry about this sort of Six of Cups past situation. There's better, bigger, more out there, more possibilities, more excitement, better people who can fill your cup, who can bring more happiness, who can bring more love, who can give more adoration, who can put in more effort and time and energy and care. This person, they can only give so much. This Six of Cups energy is a child giving to another child. Children don't have much to give. So in a way, you just didn't have that much to give you. They didn't have that much to offer. And even if their intentions were sort of like genuine, sometimes people don't have the emotional capacity to fully love others the way that they need to be loved, because maybe they weren't taught that, or there was something else going on with them. But from my understanding is, staying or being with you, or staying around you would have never gotten you to this place of Nine of Cups at all. You wouldn't have so much love, you wouldn't have so much care, you wouldn't have so many opportunities for betterment if you were to stay with you. So 100%, you made the right decision, and you were right to create that distance. Said, I'm willing to accept when people don't treat me well. I'm learning how to let people go when they aren't doing anything for me. It still sucks and it's disappointing. Yeah, I'm very sorry that you have to go through that situation, Sam. But I am happy that you're learning to create such strong boundaries, and that you're creating this life for yourself that's full of love, care, happiness, respect, and that you're ultimately sort of building an environment where you're going to be surrounded by people who actually care for you, who actually love you and can give you the care, attention, and attunement that you need. And I think everyone deserves that. And I think it's good that you're growing wiser. And as a result, there's a lot more happiness that's coming your way. And there's a lot more new loves. He said, thank you. I'm really trying to, I think I'm finally on my way for once. Yes, of course. Oh, ET just sent in a question. Oh, let me get to it. Let me get back to PayPal. I think I might have closed it. Oh, okay. Let me go to it. Oh, is it there? Okay, I see it. They put it to the top. I don't know why they do that. Sometimes at the bottom, sometimes at the top. Okay. Will me and my crush end up in a relationship? Okay. Will ET and their crush end up in a relationship? Let's make sure we shuffle these good. All right. 1 second. ET and their crush, and then one more time. ET and their crush end up in a relationship. Okay. We have Justice. If you can see the card here. I really like this card in this deck. But I think so. I believe so, but I want to clarify. Okay. We have the 8 of Cups. I need one more card. And the 2 of Cups. Okay. I believe so. I believe that there's a strong possibility that you two will end up in a relationship, only because with Justice, it's connected to Libra, and Libra's the house of relationships, connections, partnerships. We didn't have to get that as the first card. And then the 8 of Cups, sometimes it's representing moving on, but since we're moving on to this 2 of Cups, it feels like it's just like you're moving on to a different stage in your relationship, which obviously if this is a crush, this is moving towards building a connection or dating or something along the lines of that. So I believe that is a yes. I feel like I went from 100 to 0 with you so quickly. I realized I had a love for him that brought me to tears, and he fell from grace in less than a month. that happens. Like, sometimes you get to know people and they just don't turn out how you think they were. So I always caution people to take their time to get to know someone. Some people get lucky and they build those connections right away, and it just turns out to be like some kind of 40 long year relationship. But most people, it's not like that. Most people, it's a slow burn. Most people kind of like, I don't say fall into place, but they more so get comfortable with each other over time, and they slowly grow, and the feelings get stronger, and they learn to get to know each other, and they communicate and they compromise. I think what happens is when you see a lot of like media or messaging out there in the world, at least this is what happened to me. I thought love was supposed to be some passionate, wild romance that takes you away, and you're on cloud 9 or everything. But the older I get, the more I live my life, the more I talk to people, know people, the more you see that it's not really about all of that passion. There's a reason Venus rules love and not Mars. It's about stability. It's about consistency. It's about being grounded. It's about having good communication skills. It's about being willing to open up. It's about having shared values, shared lifestyles, similar habits, things along the lines of that. It's not necessarily this whirlwind instant romance. I mean, think of how slow Taurus is and all that. And think about how Libra is so on the fence. Like, have you ever met a Libra and how they go back and forth all day? So it's always about thinking things through and being calculated and trying to figure out, is this person right for me? So 100%, I think it's always best to like take your time. That's true. I've known him all my life, but we don't know each other as well, even though there's a lot of mutual love and affection that is reciprocated. I'm a romantic too. Aw. I think you'll find the right one for you, Sand. You're putting yourself out there. You're opening yourself up to new possibilities and people. I think it's just a matter of time, because a lot of love is just luck too. Yeah, I think the moment's helping me. I think this moment's helping me be more grounded, self-focused, and not letting romance take me away. And yes, I'm a Libra moon. I could tell you always take your time, like trying to figure out the best way to answer the question and word things, like very, very diplomatic, like a Libra, thinking things through and weighing things out. Keep those qualities as you try to figure out the right person for yourself. Don't get swept away in the romance and things along the lines of that. Just try to figure things out. Like, who is this person like? How do they fit into my family? What would my friends think of them? How do they make me feel inside? Like, these are all the things that we have to like consider and look at things. And it's complicated, but at the same time, it's not, right? All right. All right. I think that may be it for tonight. And then I will be back in the new year, next year. Isn't that crazy? Yeah, it's in the next year. Yeah. I'll be back next week, next year. That's funny to say. So I will see you, Sand. And if ET, you're still there, I will see you and anybody else watching next week. And don't forget to watch the reading that is premiering, and watch the other readings that premiere next week and the week after that and the week after that and the week after that. Okay, so bye for now.